welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love doing some reactions together.
We do indeed.
Yes, we do. And it's just another Music Monday. So we got Welcome to the Internet by Bo Burnham. Thanks for the golf clap there.
I approve.
And so this has been requested a lot, and 80 million people can't be wrong, having checked this out in the last year.
Wow.
Yeah, so we are gonna check it out, and see what this is all about. Well, we're on the hubba-baloo, one of those things. No golf clap for that.
I don't even know what to say to that.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right, let's do it.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest. Welcome to the internet. What would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We got a million different ways to engage. Welcome to the internet. Put your cares aside. Here's a tip for straining pasta. Here's a 9-year-old who died. We got movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the different characters in Harry Potter fucking each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, cause a random guy just kindly sent you photos of his cock. They are grainy and off-putting. He just sent you more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it, you whore. See a man beheaded, get offended, see a shrink. Show us pictures of your children, tell us every thought you think. Start a rumor, buy a broomer, send a death threat to a boomer, or DM a girl and groomer, do a zoomer, find a tumor in your. Here's a healthy breakfast option. You should kill your mom. Here's why women never fuck you. Here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. Obama sent the immigrants to vaccinate your kids. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time.
Ooh, yeah. Change it up.
You know, it wasn't always like this. Not very long ago, just before your time, right before the towers fell, circa 99. This was catalogs, travel blogs, a chat room or two. We set our sights and spent our nights waiting for you, insatiable you. Mommy let you use her iPad. You were barely 2, and it did all the things we designed it to do. Now look at you. Look at you. Unstoppable, watchable. Your time is now. Your insides out. Honey, how you grew. And if we stick together, who knows what we'll do. It was always the plan to put the world in your hand. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A bit of everything all of the time. Apathy the time. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything and anything and everything and anything and everything and all of the time.
That was really amazing. I mean, that was it was entertaining. It was funny. It was very well sung. I mean, good voice and very poignant as well.
So clever.
Yeah.
I mean, just so clever with the lyrics, with the tones of the different verses.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that transition from we said we give you the world, we put the world in your hand, and we did, for better or worse, when we gave you that iPad. And that was just, I really want to check out more of his stuff. I hope he has more, because this was our introduction to him, and I mean, at least for me it was.
Same for me.
And magnificent.
And so, I mean, such a simple music video to do, you know? I mean, like, there were a couple different shots in there that he did that were very cinematic and well done. But other than that, like, you know, he just had like a little bit of a, you know, he had his little clicker that he changed the background for the different lights and whatnot. You had talked about this, the different tones, but like, yeah, I loved how fast-paced the beginning was. And just like how it kind of shows that people don't have time to like stop anymore. It's just the internet's all about like feeding you like again and again and again. It's like, okay, now we don't have time anymore for, you know, 20-minute YouTube videos. Now we need 20-second TikTok videos. Now we need, you know, I mean, everything needs to be like, now our YouTube shorts, our attention spans gets like shorter and shorter and shorter because we just want more, just getting thrown at us. Like, you know, like we don't have time for movies. We need TV shows. We don't have time for TV shows. We need shorts. We don't have time for shorts. We need shorter shorts. And it's just, and it's so crazy. And before it was just like, when he slowed it down, and I was like, before, like, you know, what the internet used to be and like the time it took to even get on the internet for like dial-up.
Oh God. I remember getting so mad at dial-up when it failed. Oh, the rage that it would trigger.
Yeah, exactly.
You brought up a point about like with the fast pace of everything, and actually, we do like a guided meditation through the Calm app.
Yeah.
And in that meditation today, the woman leading the meditation actually said how, you know, typically day in and day out, within our brains, it feels like Times Square.
Yeah.
And like, boy, did that hit with me, because it's true. Like, you're always thinking about like, okay, what am I cooking for dinner and when do I have to start getting it ready? Okay, I gotta do this thing for work, that thing for work. Okay, I have to switch the laundry now. Okay, my dog needs her meds. Like, there's always so much going on in your head that you have to balance, that when you do finally unplug, like, leave your phone at home, go for a hike. Like, you know, when you finally take that time out of all of the craziness that just builds up in your brain in the day-to-day, it is such a gift. Like, to just have that. And, you know, when he said how, like, it didn't used to be this way, it's like, yeah, people always talk about, you know, like, let's go back to the good old days. And people look back in history with, like, this romanticized view of it. And life wasn't really easier. But the one thing that was different is that people weren't connected to the internet, to their bosses, to their peers, to their family, 24/7. You weren't connected all the time. You weren't reachable all the time. You had that ability to take time for yourself and to just be. If I were to kind of, I think maybe summarize one of the biggest things that we're kind of taking away from this is like balance. I would not ever wish to not have the internet. It's a wonderful source of education. It's great. We get to connect with you. We love the joy that this channel has brought to us, that you all have brought to us. But at the same time, it's understand balance. Like, if you are going to invest X amount of hours into your social media usage or the internet or you know, entertainment like YouTube, make sure you set aside at least equal time for yourself.
Yeah.
Whatever that might mean, whether it's exercise or reading or like meditating, you know, just give yourself the gift of equal time, that you're giving yourself attention as much as you're giving your attention to everything and everyone else.
You'll have to let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments, and suggestions for more videos to check out for
Yes,
you know, some Music Mondays that we got going on.
Yay.
Doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna do every Monday, a Music Monday, but it's something that we're trying out on this channel. We like to continue to expand our horizons and try different things. And music's always tough to do for reactions because a lot of it's copyrighted. But we will do our best. And
we're trying.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get some balance. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Welcome to the Internet by Bo Burnham. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.